Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. So today, let's get straight into it. What we're doing is we are continuing our journey of cheap pedals from dubious websites on the internet. So far we've done a Tube Screamer overdrive style pedal, an analog chorus, a tremolo, and today we're stepping into the world of reverbs. So here we have the EROK Mini-Universe. Now, so far the most expensive pedal that we have purchased to check out on this channel was £12-ish, and that was for the overdrive pedal. So that's been the most expensive so far, with the cheapest actually being the chorus, which was £7. Now this one, we've really pushed the boat out to find the cheapest reverb pedal at the time of me purchasing this, and it was £24. We're really pushing the budget this time. This is like 3 months worth of videos in a single purchase here. So £24 for this pedal. So I don't think I've ever seen a reverb pedal, even when you take into consideration things like Mua, Tone City. Behringer might get close. There might be a Behringer pedal that is £24. So let's see what we get for £24 as of today, which is the 12th of March, 2025. So we'll get into the unboxing, see what we've got inside here, and from there we'll then get some tones, see how it sounds. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Okay, so here we go. Let's get straight into this. So this is the box. We can see a sticker going across the top here, so it shows that this is potentially a very generic box, or the same pedal is made for several different brands by the same manufacturer. But as with all of these, nice made in China sticker there. Don't know if that's going to focus or not, but made in China. And then on the back here, you've got a little bit about the product. 9-volt input, made in China somewhere here. Manufacturer email if you want, and then FCC rules, operation is subject to. So just the standard thing, and then there's some stuff in French, and I do not speak French, so yeah, no idea what that says. But let's okay, so we actually have a manual with this one, which is more than we had with the last two, so it actually explains a little bit about the pedal, the parameters, stuff like that. The support power supply suggests to use a 5-volt 1-amp adapter. I think there was potentially supposed to be a cable with this. It's not, but here's the pedal in the little bag. Power supply, 9-volt adapter, negative inside and positive outside. And do not power up or use during a thunderstorm. So there you go. We can't play if it gets a little too wet. This is a pretty substantial user manual, to be fair. We've got it in English and we have it in German. So the box has some French, but we have the instructions in English and German. Interesting. I'm not going to bother with that. So here it is. There she be. The Mini-Universe pedal from EROK. So parameter 3, parameter 2, parameter 1. Decay here, mix here. And then choosing your reverb type here. This feels quite... I mean, there's a satisfying little click, but it could probably definitely be knocked if you're not careful where you're pressing it. Types we've got room, hall, plate, spring, shimmer, cloud, blom, BLOM in the top corner here, swell, SWEL, and then lo-fi in the bottom. I'm going to assume that bloom and swell, or blom is bloom, and swell is just they just ran out of space for that second L. So that's what I'm going to assume is what's here. So yeah, we'll what we'll do now. 9-volt. Okay, and on the back here you've got the what the parameters do. So some of them are high pass, low pass, and some of them are drift, dwell, amount, diffusion, length, rise time, then lo-fi is sample, noise, and drift. So that's pretty cool. I guess if you could get this written down, or maybe at some point you'll memorise them, I don't know. But okay, this could be a versatile little pedal. Oh, as I said, what we'll do now is we'll get set up with a guitar. And let's see how this sounds. Right, let's go. Hello, all right, so we are back and we are all set up and we're ready to roll. So what we've got the pedal all set up and that's ready. So we'll flick that on in a minute and see if it actually works. But just in terms of the other gear, we've got my Gibson Les Paul DC custom shop, and then we're going into the crunch channel of the Jack Victory. So our clean tone sounds a little bit like this. So it's very dry. So let's click the pedal on, get rid of this microphone, and see how it sounds. Okay, so what do we think of our £24 reverb pedal? So I think initially, just to say, the number of sounds in this for £24, I think's actually pretty impressive. For somebody who's getting into pedals or maybe getting into reverbs, I personally wasn't a huge fan of reverbs for quite a long time. Having something like this on the market at this price point, I think is really impressive. Potentially not from the quality of sound. I do believe, or it felt like it was adding some not very nice distortions at time on top. The little algorithm computery things they're trying to work. They're trying to, the lo-fi setting at the end. Yes, we expect the distortion to be added to that, but some of the others, it felt like some of the parameters were a bit weird. It felt like it was pushing some stuff at times. So the quality may have not been the greatest with some of the sounds. Whatever's trying to it's working real hard and it's going to be cheap for £24. But I do think it gives you quite a good introduction into the world of reverb. I would have loved one of these when I was picking up pedals for the first time. Only because I wouldn't have understood really the quality and the intricacies of how it does and how it doesn't sound. But what it would have allowed me to do is really have something to fiddle with in my bedroom, aged 15 or whatever, in terms of trying to get some different sounds from a reverb pedal, rather than just whatever was in my amp. Again, I didn't get into reverbs properly until I was definitely mid-20s. I think I had one set and forget. But yeah, it's definitely trying to. It's stealing some of the sounds, the algorithms, the parts of Strymons from the Cloud and the Bloom, and then generally your swells and stuff like that. I know there are other reverbs out there. I'm a Strymon Big Sky user normally, so I'm familiar with quite a lot of these sounds. I utilise them a lot. But yeah, let's go back to the point. Do I think for 24 quid this is a good purchase? For somebody that is getting into reverbs, into guitar pedals, into playing guitar, into experimenting with sounds, you know what? Absolutely. It may not be the best, but it will give you some flavours that you may have not had before. For the gigging semi-pro, pro, amateur guitarist, unless it's for you to play with something at home, don't bother with one of these. Go and spend, maybe not the Strymon level, but there are some really nice reverb pedals out there now from Electro Harmonics, Mua, obviously. There are more budget-friendly ones if you don't want to go all the way to the big Strymons. TC Electronics, the real big units. Don't bother. Spend a little more money, because all you'll be doing is buying this, and then in 6 months you'll go, okay, well, this doesn't actually sound very good, and you'll be buying another one. But for somebody that wants to just get into the world of reverb, it's a great little pedal. I'm going to continue playing this in my spare time, see if I can get some better sounds. And what we might do is maybe a comparison video between this and my Big Sky, just to see, does this get close to its Cloudburst, the Bloom, the Swells, or is there a reason that those pedals are 400, 500, 600 quid now and this is £24? But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope this was a little bit interesting. You've been able to skip through. What I'll try and do is put the sounds, depending on where we are, on the screen below as we go through the video. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do want one of these, hit me up. I can send you the link. But it is just on, I think I just found this on Temu. This particular one, reverb pedal, cheapest that I could physically find. That is March currently, 2025. Who knows if you see this in 6 months to a year, what will be on that fun, quirky little website. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking around. Is there anything here that you really thought, actually, you know what, they nailed that sound? Leave it in the comments below. Or do you think this just sounded like absolute dross? Then please leave that in the comment as well. It'd be great to know. Great to have some interaction with this, because I think they're fun little videos, But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Leave a comment, maybe even like and subscribe to the channel. Or if not, maybe I'll just see you in the next one, that next time YouTube throws me your way. But thank you very much, and until the next one, take care.